All right, it's time to take the marigolds and the hanging baskets. These are vintage hanging baskets, very, very old. And here are the marigold seeds. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hang these up where they belong. Here's an update of my corn. Here's my popcorn. This is strawberry popcorn. I also planted some rhubarb here, and as soon as it gets green, I will transplant it. But I wanted it up here to work on it. We have some record heat right now, and so everything is dry. This is my feverfew and my sage. Lots of water. This is elderberry, and a subscriber, Teresa, gave me this. I think it's 2 years now. Maybe it was last year. I don't know, but it's really growing this year. I'm really taking care of everything that I have this year. Really trying to feed it and make sure it grows really good. Gotta fill up all these water fountains. I have to fill them up every day. Remember Tasha Tudor's columbine? The seeds are really growing nicely. And this is all seeds. Back there we have some lovage that we planted in March. So I'm gonna water everything really good before I plant it. Do you see the t-shirt that I'm sporting today? A subscriber, Abigail, gave me this. It's got to be almost 2 years now. Abigail, I hope you're seeing it. This is from Becky's Homestead, and it's such a cute t-shirt. I just love it. It fits me better since I lost some weight. It was a little tight on me, but it fits me perfect this year. Hey, maybe it was last year. I really think it was 2 years ago, though. I know time flies by so quickly. I also wanted to show you this. Every packet of seeds that people send me with cards, I plant them. And last year at Christmas time, I had quite a few Christmas cards that had a pack of seeds in them. And I wanted to just show you that I plant them. And so we're gonna plant them out in the garden here real soon. But this here was given to me with the packet of seeds in a Christmas card. And these are wildflowers. And over here's wildflowers that were given to me that I had just planted. They'll soon come up. All of these here were packets of seeds that you guys gave me around Christmas time. I get a lot of thank you cards, and they have packs of seeds in them because they know seeds are really important for me. And I love it. A pack of seeds here and there can bring me so much happiness. What I really enjoy the most is taking little clippings of plants and making your own. Back in the 50s and the 60s, this was really a practice that was common, especially among homemakers. They would get together at each other's house, they would take some clippings, plant clippings, and they would take it home and produce their own plants. This way it saved them a lot of money. Back in 1970, there was a lot of economics collapses going on. There was a lot of energy cost prices going up. So people found ways, instead of spending money, found ways to produce things for their garden. There was back to the land movement, and where people were thinking outside the box and, well, basically homesteading. It really wasn't called homesteading so much then. Now it's more popular, but back then, a lot of people were doing it, taking plants like this. So let me show you what we're gonna do. These are clippings, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna replant them. In about 4 weeks, I will actually have a big plant that I can plant in the garden, and it will come up year after year. Now, I've done a lot of videos like this in the past, and people ask me, do you need to have the root hormone? You don't. Not for things like tea or things that have what you call a hardened stem. But if you really want to get technical and you really want to learn how to root your own things, a rooting hormone can really save you a lot of money. Have you ever wondered where a lot of your plants come from in the greenhouse? Well, a lot of them are clippings. They take a main plant and they take clippings. This tea can produce me enough to make hundreds and hundreds of clippings in just 1 year. Here's a footnote. When I say tea, I mean mint. Tea is a Mennonite way for saying mint. The root hormone I got on Amazon. It costs less than $5. This will last me many years because a little bit goes a long way. You're gonna take your root clipping and make sure you take all the leaves on the stem off. So you wanna take all these leaves off. Make sure your stem is wet, and you're gonna dip it into the root hormone. Now tea, you don't have to do that. Mint, excuse me, I call it tea. The plain people here call mint tea. So it's mint. And you just go like this. And there you go. There we have one plant. In a couple weeks, you won't believe what it looks like. And it comes up every year. So this is spearmint. Here is a mojo mint. It's a different variation than what I have. Water it till it's fully moist. And then you want to keep it out of direct sunlight. Greenhouse is perfect if you have one. If not, put it on your windowsill. And in just a few days to a week, you're going to see new growth. It's that quick when you're working with mint. I went to the post office and I received a lovely gift of linens. Let me tell you something, my sweet, sweet friend. You obviously watch my videos because they're bees. I'm so into bees. She gave me 2 tablecloths of bees. Isn't it beautiful? So I'm gonna go ahead and put one at the table out here in my potting shed, and then one at the table on my porch. So let's put this where it belongs. I guess she saw me making the beehives and heard that I love bees. That is what I'm enjoying this year. Last year I had frogs, and I still like frogs. I have lots of frogs around, but this year it's bees. I'm all about bees for some reason. All right, let's go put this at the table, and then we have to plant our elephant ears. All right, so I love this tablecloth, but it needs washed. And this was my mom's frog. Now, all of these ceramic pieces that were my mom's, actually my aunt made them. My aunt made a lot of ceramic things, so this is really cherished. All I do is have a piece of board here, This board was my mom's too. And we are gonna put my bee tablecloth. I have to make another bee hive because I've been using them at different places. Let's see if it fits. Oh my word, this is perfect. It fits perfect. I am so super duper excited. I have to make another beehive because I've been putting them everywhere. Oh my charming. Can we say charming? Take a look at that. Absolutely adorable. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my ant one. I love my ant one too. That the grandkids love it. I'm gonna go wash that, and then I have this one to use until that one's ready again. I love it. It is absolutely beautiful. So my mother had a room in her house. It was called her catch-all room. I don't know if that's something that's Mennonite or Dutch. That's what we always called it. It was called a catch-all room. In other words, it had a little bit of everything in it. That's what this is right back here behind the chicken house. This was an eyesore for many years. It's just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And we really made it nice. And today I'm gonna put the elephant ears back here because they get really, really big. And I wanna cover this whole area back here. So we're gonna go ahead and plant the elephant ears back here. So I looked online, it says you need to have them buried about 1 inch below the ground. What's nice about rain barrels is you have water whenever you need it. Want to know how to plant peanuts? Well, we got this for a scientific project. About 30 years ago, I planted peanuts and they were amazing. We're going to give it a try again this year. I'm all about planting new things.